Hey buddies, welcome to Video Games Awesome Live. We're checking out a indie game demo for a game that's actually already released, but you can we're checking out the demo today for The Case of the Golden Idol. Out now, short-ish game with detecting and mystery solving. In particular, a case about a golden idol. I'm just wasting time while I get ready here. All right. It does not have controller support, so I'm using controller emulation today.
Okay.
Recommended experience with highlights. Yes, please. Prologue, an abrupt termination of contract. Okay. All right, I'm gonna give a little bit more juice to the audio here. Can you guys hear that okay? So I think the two games we played today we just streamed Storyteller. There may be some similarities here. I knew what you were plotting, you snake. This is in his mind, this guy? So it's jumped us right in here.
We're exploring and then there's thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Oh, so we're looking at all the clues. So it's like a vignette, and you're kind of like investigating everything in the moment. January 5th, 1742, both parties agree to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Clodsley has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found, providing the map to the expedition site. And then you have these things that are underlined.
I put it sort of
Interesting.
like down in this area.
So I'm like grabbing them. Dr. Esquire, Albert Cloudsley, Dr. Okay.
And then once they're put down there, there's like little dots instead of a solid dot. Mm-hmm. Solid dot, solid line.
So to reiterate here, we come into this moment as observers of a murder in the process of happening. I clicked on his head and was able to basically, I feel like, read his thoughts to get those clues. Over here, though, is a satchel. 2 bags filled with coins and gems.
Okay.
A tobacco pouch and a pipe cleaner. This is in one satchel. In the other,
This is Albert's, I'm assuming.
a bag of medical instruments and some medicine. One of them's a doctor. A golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with coins and gems.
So I was thinking this would be Albert's and that would be Oberon's because of the contract we just read.
Because it said the doctor is Oberon Geller and the Esquire man is just Albert Cloudsley. We still don't know who is who, though. But we do know that of the 2 satchels, the one with medical instruments had the golden statue.
Yes, and
At
the other
the
one
moment of the murder.
had 2 things of gems and the other one had 1.
One of these 2 smokes a pipe. Is this on his person? So if he's the smoker, he was the one who was not in possession maybe of the golden idol. A dagger. What are you thinking, murdered man? Almost murdered man. A scalpel. I mean, this seems like he's the Dr. Oberon. Horn of finger, horn of thumb. So this clue has been added to the thinking panel. Okay, we haven't gone there yet. Ruins of Xenopolis and Bay of Shadows. So both Bay and Shadows can be collected. Horn and thumb can be collected, and so can finger. Ruins and Xenopolis can be collected into our little satchel of, and 11 of 11 have been collected of the clues available, I suppose.
Okay.
A medicine bottle is also on his person, and he also has a copy of the contract that looks to me to be the same. I don't see any differences, unless, wait, who has the rights in both persons' contracts?
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same contract, so there can be no dispute there.
Right.
These are all the things that are clickable. So I guess we move on to thinking. All right. I believe What was the doctor's name? Oberon.
Oberon
Cloudsley?
Geller.
Geller? I mean, this isn't absolutely totally true because I mean, I'm going in my Phoenix Wright flashbacks, but just because this guy was holding a scalpel doesn't make him a doctor. Maybe he stole the instruments from him, the doctor. I see what you were plotting. You're stealing my medical instruments. And he pushed him off. That's okay. I want it to be the least likely scenario. Where's the air conditioning buttons? That's what I want. Mm-hmm. What even is this style called? Well, it reminds me of old games on the 486 era, maybe even 386 era. Off a cliff in the something. Oh, where are they doing this? I mean, it looks to me like it's maybe here.
Horn of Thumb.
Well, what can you see in the background? Mm-hmm. I mean,
Horn of Thumb. So he's getting pushed off of
yeah.
Bay of
There's
Shadows?
2 little islands, so it must be
Yeah.
here. So they're on the Horn of Thumb.
Or, okay, yeah.
Very neat. Horn
Yeah, I guess
of.
so.
I just put these 2 games together today by chance.
You're a genius. You see how great this guy is?
While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner, Albert Cloudsley, Esquire, suddenly pushed him off the cliff. Return to the scenario. Well, stay and explore. Identities are not filled in. So you could do that if you wanted.
Okay.
Okay, the scroll is filled in correctly, it says. So
Incorrectly, not incorrectly.
it's filled in correctly.
The proper way.
Okay, once they're placed over here, you can move them around
Right.
like this, so I wonder what the benefits of this would be, just for okay. When the scroll is completely filled in, words can be dragged directly.
What we just discovered.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the camp is in.
So you're basically just teaching you can basically figure this out in different order if
Right.
you wanted to. The identities are filled in correctly, but the thing that matters is the thing on the left. This is what completes.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Now what do we do to...
How do I get out now? How to play. My phrase is just, I cannot solve the scenario. Uh-oh. I think I maybe just have to go over here. Oh, okay. Okay. Chapter 1, complications in the family. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. An abrupt termination of contract. So this is the untimely passing of a rural gentleman.
Okay.
Yeah, the style is unsettling.
It is.
It gives you vibes of what was that? Medieval execution art or torture art, of those old timey. All right. The man is not breathing. His head is badly wounded. Wound, head. Okay? A ring with a ruby.
This is a demo.
This does not go into the evidence, the ring with the ruby.
Okay.
Full disclosure, I bid on this game for a sponsored show. They did not accept.
But we're doing it anyway.
But I'm playing it anyways. So if you wanted to, in your mind, decide I have any bias because they didn't accept my bid, then that's up to you. I'm being really harsh on this game. Henry Claver, lead poisoning. You just wrote a book called Lead Poisoning?
I guess so.
Is he Henry Claver? Maybe.
That mask is so creepy.
Uh-huh. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. A man eating a turkey. There's a little red thing underneath it. Is that consequential?
I don't know.
a ladder, a tall rickety ladder, Woodshire, Crow Tower,
Field.
Blackfield. Oh, I need to collect all these. These are locations.
Okay.
We seem like we might be near Blackfield because it's the only place near water. Spontaneous combustion. I, Sebastian Cloudsley. Oh, it's Cloudsley again. There's a continuation between these things. Will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry.
Oh. He combusted himself?
August 22nd, 17. How long after the last case is this?
Yeah.
1786. Woke up, a beautiful day. Washed and dressed in my dining attire. Had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. A couple hours later. Wait, he woke up at
Yeah.
noon? Okay. Changed into my hunting attire at 4. At 5, rode to hunt badgers. Had no luck today and returned home. 6 o'clock, returned to
Holy
my
shit.
researching attire.
I am Cloudsbury.
Yeah.
Changed into my dining attire,
You
changed
change
into
over and
my
over.
biking attire, changed into
Yeah.
my making dinner attire.
Becky changed like 4 times a day at least. Had a tasty beef loin for supper. Then, almost at midnight, filled my diary and went to bed and continued reading for my research. Okay, and then he died in his sleep. This
Unless
little
he-
symbol here.
Did spontaneous combustion.
See that?
Yes.
It's also on the map. Right there.
That's different.
I don't think so.
Oh my god.
In my opinion.
Yeah. no,
It might be the
right.
family crest or something.
Huh? For
What's
us,
this?
it would be a little turbo buddy.
It's August 23rd right now. Did we find it right after he died then? Assuming he died right after the final. Yeah, so this is the next day. Okay, I'm gonna try to click that horse on its way by. A horse is running by in the yard. A yacht is slowly floating in the river. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Okay. What kind of an outfit is this?
Yeah.
And this is, I think, the golden amulet that was received, that they got on the... This is the golden idol that ties all this stuff together. So Cloudsbury,
The previous thing was in 1742.
okay. And
So
this
what
this is happening, wow.
Oh, damn.
Wow, like
44
4
years.
years later. But, okay. So he was very young in the last... All right, identity's not filled in. So I do believe that this man is... Oh. Did I not collect the names?
Ah, Sebastian Cloudsbury.
I had to click it.
And then spontaneous combustion.
Oh, it tells you
And
16 of
16
16.
of 16 on the right hand side. You guys can't quite see that.
Sebastian Cloudsbury. Attire? Well,
Eating.
in that particular one,
Dining.
I guess he's wearing dining attire, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Then he changed, what was the last thing he changed into? Researching attire?
Yeah.
So the last one, if that's researching attire, this has to be hunting attire.
Oh, it
I
says
imagine.
It's not? Oh.
2 or less slots are incorrect. So he's in his he died in his hunting attire?
Huh.
No, that's confusing. Let's go back to his journal. Well,
Maybe
the
he
last
died
entry he
on
made,
the
he
23rd.
said he put in his dining attire. Changed to my dining attire. Could the murderer have made these final entries?
Maybe.
Why would he do so? That doesn't make sense. So, like, was in dining attire, changed to hunting attire, then to researching, then to dining. Had a tasty beef loin. Went to bed.
Researching.
I'm gonna go back to thinking here. The Lord of, well, oh, let me just find out where we are again. Where is it? Blackfield. Has to be. Come on, has to be. He could live not next to where he's a lord, but oh well.
Well, he was Blackfield.
The cause of death
Blackfield
was...
needs to go up. Lord of Blackfield.
Oh.
Up, up. Up, up. Match the color, yeah.
Oh!
Lord of Blackfield.
The cause of death was something which occurred when he fell from a horse while he was... really hunting? I don't think that's how he died. He never made an entry that said I fell off my horse.
And then, how did he get into his bedroom?
Fell from... the only thing that could happen, though, is... oh, falling from a ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Oops. While he was researching?
Head wound. Cause of death was a head wound.
I love how it's a new thing every time here. Thanks, Windows. I'll put in his name anyway. Head wound. Where's the... oh, okay. It is incorrect. Well... spontaneous combustion.
He was...
Doesn't look like lead poisoning to me. It has to be a head wound.
Yeah.
But how did he end up in here? Did he really fall from a horse? Because how would he end up in his bed? That's not correct either. Well, because, well, hunting? Like, I guess. So,
What?
while the Lord Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off and he suffered a deadly head wound.
How
Who
is
got
he
him back
in
to
his
bed? He just kind of like stumbled back to the house.
I guess.
I mean, I guess the key clue is that the horse is loose and running around,
Right,
which
right.
I guess makes sense.
And it's the 23rd, like he maybe didn't have time to fill out his diary yet.
I guess. Return to scenario selection. Oh, what's this?
Oh.
These faces. Oh. They don't seem that broken up a bit. Well, he's surprised. He seems satisfied.
So if it was 1742, he was like 11 when he...
How old was he?
Maybe it's Cloudberry 2.
Look at these things you can click. Oh, that's the solution. You think it was Cloudsbury the second?
Yeah.
Like how he doesn't look young,
No.
that guy.
Might have been another date. Maybe. That's fine.
Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance. The Murder at the Little Mermaid. Well, there's a lot of stuff. Whoa.
Yeah, writing blood or maybe.
A trap door in the ceiling. A window with a... Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows well I can't read, says the guy carrying the bundle of sticks.
Thank you.
A piece of stale bread. An old rusty half of shears.
Okay.
You can lie low for a couple of days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. So immediately this makes me think, since I can read his mind and this is what he's thinking, that he was the one who committed the murder and the person who gave him the note was the person who asked for him to commit the murder. And then gave him a note saying, lie low. But he's not lying low because he can't understand the note.
But he knows that he can't read.
Let's check the murder.
Okay.
The man is not breathing. A ring with a ruby. That was in the previous. Remember?
Yeah.
A walking cane. The ruby was in the first mystery in somebody's backpack, wasn't it?
Maybe it was the first one. I can't picture where it would have fit in the second one.
A washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Dear proud beast master, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed on our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September the 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I will retire to my bed, for this has been a long day. May Griffin awaken. Proud beast initiate. So they're part of like some sort of a weird, like,
Culty thing?
no, what do you call the Shriners or the like? I mean, not the Shriners, the Masons, the Freemasons.
I call them a cult.
They're not really cults; they're guilds,
Okay.
but they're like trapped around the ceiling. Secret
Society?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, dandelions. That's
Okay.
interesting. Why is that necessary for us to know about? There's 26 clues here to be collected. Revenge, RR. Who would sign? Oh, because he's telling people what happened. Oh, I can open and close it. Oh, it's a music box. Okay. The watch is ticking. To my dear Maurice. Stopped, or I mean, it's ticking, so.
Right. Okay, but he said it was almost midnight and now it's 2 a.m. 2:25.
Okay. The door does not open.
So they had to go through the secret hatch. Oh, snap!
Oh my god, look at this.
It's the Little Mermaid.
That's the Little Mermaid. Can I?
Cute.
I'm gonna go back up for a second. The door does not open as well. Another thing of flowers.
Okay.
An empty bed, not warm. Okay, I think that's everything up here then. Oh,
Oh.
okay. Shards of glass lie in the mud. Alarm, alarm, a break-in. He sees that it's been broken. Watchman's lantern. Watchman.
Henry Parker. We can pull his names.
An alarm rattle. A watchman's spear. Can we get his? Okay, Henry Parker.
All right. Did
Before
you
we go
do it,
downstairs-
Henry Parker?
This is the scroll. Blank blank crept into blank blank's room through the blank. Well, I'm just gonna immediately think it has to. Oh, through the window though. Could have been
The
through the
window was broken.
I think that was
though.
the window was the escape.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, let's wait on that.
Okay.
While blank blank and blank blank and blank blank were playing cards with loud music, the fight ensued upstairs and blank blank got stabbed with a blank. Are we confident in the stabbing or the murder weapon yet?
Do you think it was a shear or a spear?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, it looked like it was a spear, didn't it?
Sure.
Like, I'm gonna go back to exploring. I mean, wait, I don't know what it was. I thought I saw a spear in here earlier. I didn't. Oh, what are these? A walking cane.
What's in his armpit?
Did I click this?
Oh,
Not breathing. Okay, it's 3 stab wounds from what it looks like.
Huh. So it could have been a shear.
These guys don't even know yet. Oh my
No.
god, these people. Where did that blasted boy go? I really need a piss. A ring with various keys. Partially peeled lemon. A large kitchen knife. Could also be a weapon. A letter on his person. Dear Oscar Boynton, it has come to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I will come by in 3 days if you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you're willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. September 8th. Do we know what the date is right now?
I think it's September 10th. No, it's September 11th today. The letter from the guy upstairs. You can pull the names from that letter. He wrote the letter on September 10th.
My guess is he is Oscar Boyton. Be weird for him to be carrying not his.
Own letter, yeah.
His
I
own
feel
letter.
like that makes sense to me.
So we'll sketch that in.
Exploring.
Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. Oh. A Navaja folding blade. He has a key. A violin. Mother, forgive me, he's thinking. Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? Man, there's a lot of possible murder weapons here.
Yeah.
Lots of people with keys, but we don't know where the keys go. 7 pence and a hand of cards. Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. He bought me a drink and then retired upstairs.
You can pull John's name.
Ah, thank you. To Annie, you are beautiful like a rose. For you, I will take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine if that makes you forever mine. Your piglet full of love. She also has a weapon, a stiletto blade. 2 shillings and 4 pence. Just deal the next one, it's all luck anyway. He has a note. Remember, you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. Never be late, the client leaves port on the 10th. Be persuasive, do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver to me immediately with the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. Interesting.
Could we get the name Maurice from the watch? Maybe.
Where was the watch?
Ooh. Where was it?
I didn't get one of the names as well earlier. You told me to, I think.
Oh, I think you got it.
This clue has been added to the thinking panel. What is the clue? The table? Oh my god.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna have to come back to that one.
I don't like that kind of solving.
It's in the chest upstairs.
Oh.
The watch.
At the Little Mermaid Inn,
Evan.
Amazing Evans musical performance on September 9th. Event shall commence circa 11 p.m.
Okay. Go to.
Wanted, Robert Redruth, escaped convict, 50 pounds.
If we go into thinking, we can put Evan's name under the violin.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's...
Is that him?
We don't know his last name, though?
No. Oh, good, it's there.
Okay. That'll help. Evans. Tab. Green. G. Ford. Jill. I'm Bridge. Blair. So these are names, and their tabs are there. The door to the street is shut with a latch.
Dandelion Room.
Oh, that's good. Willard Wright might be the guy who died then, but we're not, that can't be sure. Just because he's in the room doesn't mean it was his room. Forget me not room.
One night.
Willard Wright, though, I'll just sketch it in. We think it is him. He's in his pajamas and everything, but he could have like been in the other room and come over here, been dragged, or like,
Yeah, it's
who knows? He could have been the guy attempting murder and got killed himself.
in his pajamas.
He got in his, I don't know.
Willard Wright can go over there under WW.
That's probably true.
And then Green, AG, Annie Green, or Ash Green. Shit, it could be either.
There's 2 AGs.
Yeah, but the green we can put in.
Do we think they're married then?
Maybe. There's one more green.
Really?
Yeah. in
What if we just
between
haven't
those
found a
two.
name?
Oh, that's true. Shit.
Somebody said the watch has a name on it.
Yeah, Maurice. I think they said. Yeah, good call. Okay, so we have 24 of 26 clues discovered.
So if Willard Wright is dead in the room, he's sitting in there with a watch that is not his in that satchel. It says Maurice on it. But then Maurice could have been his grandfather and the watch could have been passed down to him, so like who the fuck knows?
And Revenge, RR. Who's that guy yelling out the window?
Well,
Did he have other things?
he's a watchman.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if we forgot to pull something. Okay, Watchman.
Henry Parker.
So is his name Henry Parker?
I would assume so, yeah. Like that seems
Okay.
pretty straightforward. So I'll put. Does HP have a tab here?
Yep, up in the middle.
I meant
Oh, over there.
Is
No.
this isn't for, what is this for? Negative.
I thought it was for the game they were playing,
I think it's tabs.
but it might be tabs, yeah.
Like, and when they pay, but why would somebody pay ahead of time with no negative? That doesn't make sense. These must be scores. If they were tabs, it would be like much different.
Oscar is the only O name we have so far.
I could try to start to figure. Okay, crept into the room through the thing, while a certain number of people were playing. So it.
Annie's the only woman, so you can put Annie's name in there.
Oh, okay.
Unless her name is Ash, but that doesn't make sense.
Does it not?
No, because a man probably wouldn't be called Annie.
Robert Redruth. Who do we think Robert Redruth is?
Revenge, RR. Maybe.
Do we think that Ash Green is the guy who's sitting there talking to him, saying, "What does he have that I don't?"
Oh, I thought you think they're married?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest. Who is
Okay, we
this
gotta
guy?
find the last two clues.
This guy's an agent of the trading company that propositioned the owner of the place to smuggle stuff in his gin barrels.
Right.
Oh, I didn't
with
even have the dagger yet. Do you think so? If does the money matter? 3 shillings, 2 pence. Does that have to do with the score that's being kept? Like it's sitting here.
3 and 2, AG.
What is shillings and pence? How do those things interact with each other? I don't even know what the difference. How many pence is in a shilling?
Me neither. But this is AG, so I think that we got his name wrong. I think
Lewis
he's
says,
Ash
is
Green.
this sponsored? We clearly state when things are sponsored. It is not sponsored.
The shilling is different. A, you see what I was saying?
What's that?
It says he has 2 shillings and 3 pence in his pocket. And AG has 2 and 3.
You think the indentation has to do with pence?
Yes.
Why would they
And-
keep track of how much money's in their pocket on a leaflet? It's very odd to
It's
me.
a betting game. So
Uh-huh.
they're just writing it down to keep it all clear. And it's just in their pocket because they don't want to leave it on the table in case someone else comes by and steals
That's weird to me.
it. So I think we got their names wrong though. I think he's Ash
And?
Ito Green, and I think we don't know his name yet.
Okay. What's the remaining name where we could put in?
There's Blair and there's Bridge and Baton.
Oh my God.
Oh shit, there's also AB. And then there's ME. Why do you think Oscar? Oh, because that name went together somewhere else?
Yeah.
This gets messy, huh? Oh, you were just
Maurice
trying.
Evans, we know that like the person performing is Evans, and the only one up there with an E is ME, so he's got to be Maurice.
Okay.
We don't know. Two people are related here. Two Batons. Oh no, wait. That
Oh,
doesn't
we have
mean
Oscar Baton
anything.
twice. This guy's wrong.
Oh, okay.
Oscar
What could he be
Baton
then?
is he could be. Take those names out because we know that's not right because he got the letter. Willard Wright is up there.
You might have to lean forward a bit if they're gonna
Oh.
see your face. Sorry, my back is really hurting me. We haven't done as many shows because my neck's been fucking killing me.
I think we have to go back out. This is one of your game of the years. It's so good. Awesome. So we still have one more clue we have to find. Maybe just like click on each of these things to make sure. Okay, and she's got
2
2 and
shillings, 4
4.
pence.
Oh. Did we grab John's name?
It's possible I didn't.
Okay.
She's talking to that guy, so it's gotta be.
4. So she might be AB because she's got 2-4. Her
There's
last
2
name isn't
JBs.
Green. But if she has 2-4 in her pocket,
2 or less slots are incorrect.
I think Annie's last name is something different.
Okay, how about they're married?
It starts with a B. Maybe try that. Oh, this is so hard.
Maybe it's Blair. I mean, I'd rather not brute force it, but
Yeah.
I mean, she's the only woman involved. She has to. It's Blair or
Bacon
Brage.
or Brage. But
Brage.
we don't think it's
where's Baton?
Oscar.
Oh,
That just pulled it from his, though. Yeah. Nope. His last name is Baton, for sure.
how do we know?
Because of the letter in his pocket.
Oh,
I feel like her last name is Brage, but I don't know.
well. Anyways, I'd like to try to solve one thing at a time. Like,
Okay.
the only way into this room, it's locked from the inside. That seems obvious, right? Like then.
But there's a door or a key in.
Door doesn't open. So, the only way to get into this room, as it stands, because it's locked from the inside, meaning that the person had to have, first of all, exited either through the window or the trap door.
Right.
Or they could have come in through the window and exited the window, or they could have come in through the trap door and exited through the trap door, or a combination.
Right.
We don't know. I don't think we can know
The
at this
glass
stage.
is shattered on the window going out
Why do you think going out
because there's shards of glass
on the outside?
On the outside.
You don't think that you could like hit a window with a stone and the glass would like kind of come outward too? Would it always go inward? I guess it would. You're right, maybe. So it must have been broken from. The latch is
inside?
on the inside. Like, why would you break glass to leave?
Yeah.
And that's even more confusing, because if we're going by the logic, the glass would break and the pieces would fall in the direction of where it was the opposite direction of where it was broken from. You would think somebody would need to break it from the outside in order to undo the latch to get in. That'd be a bad way to kill somebody, though, too, because you're alerting them to it. To break glass to get in.
Maybe it was a fight. To lay a false trail. You guys are good.
And this dude just seems to have been, he was alerted by seeing a broken window. I don't think he actually, like, witnessed a guy get away.
No, I don't think so. This is... Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read?
Ah, so you think they're framing this guy?
Dogs.
They gave him the note just to make him look like a conspirator.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know what this note is, but I'll hold on to it until I can find out what it says.
So we don't think he was stabbed with a... What's he got on his person?
Shears.
Shears.
So he's just a patsy, maybe, by whoever conspired to actually kill this guy. Or who did kill him, maybe.
And who was in this room?
Not warm. The bed's not warm. Like, that's specifically.
Yeah.
So, what?
Who's in this room? Supposed to be in this room. This is the Forget-Me-Not room, and it is signed out to...
Ash Blair.
Blair. We don't have Ash Blair's name.
Do we not?
No. A.B.
We have Ash Blair. We have both Ash and Blair.
I know, but in our thinking...
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, figuring out who's Ash Blair could help.
Can you go back to thinking?
All three of them have weapons.
Oh, shit. Ash Blair.
There's also writing on the wall, which he wouldn't be able to write. Oh, well,
True,
the murder, or the
That guy.
the vagabond wouldn't be able to do it, but yeah, like, I mean, we have to decide whether we think that the victim even wrote this or not. It's funny knowing that, like, you can Google this. In the history of, like, crime solving, there's never been a person ever to write the name of who killed them as they died.
Oh my god.
It just hasn't happened. In the history of the world, you think it would have happened once? Because it happens so often in stories. But it doesn't happen. Nobody's done it.
So if I had a piece of paper and a pen right now, I would write down Ash Blair, because those are two names that go together. They're in the Forget-Me-Not room, and we have not identified anyone in our thinking.
Sorry, you want me to do
Ash
that
Blair.
right now? You want me to put what as Ash Blair?
I don't know who it would be.
It has to, but the names go together.
Yeah.
Who knows who it is, though?
Yeah.
Well, if we're going by this, like, weird-ass logic that they're keeping tabs of who owns how much money, or how much money is in a person's pocket,
which doesn't make sense, because AG and AB, if you look in their pockets, they have like 2 and 3, 2 and 4, but then there's like the negatives and a positive.
Yeah.
But they're both in their pockets, so like it doesn't make sense.
But I think, anyways, if you try to take away actual real-life logic and how that makes no sense, and you just go by, it's a game, and they want you to make math, I feel like what they're doing here is they're wanting you to do math this as well. Oh, wait. Like, that's the thing I don't understand. It's like, this is the tab saying that Blair owes a GL?
1 gallon of wine.
Oh.
I think he's had 1 gallon of wine, so who's like the drunkest looking person here? I would say
that
John.
That's not how a tab works. I mean, okay, I guess.
So this makes me think that John Green, his name is John Green.
Uh-huh.
Because he's the drunkest looking one?
The weird route to go down, I feel.
Okay,
Who
so
wrote this
her name
piece
is
of shit?
definitely Annie.
Yeah.
His name is
She's the only
definitely
woman.
Oh my god.
What's this button do?
Oh, gets rid of the blinkies.
What? Oh, I see. And this button? Show highlights. Return. Okay.
That guy's wanted. Try putting green for John Green.
There's no JG.
I know.
And we know this guy's definitely Oscar Baton. Definitely, right?
Well, he has a note in his pocket that says Oscar
Yeah.
Baton, and it refers to like the bar.
Yeah. Maurice, we don't know that his name's Maurice, but we do know it's Evans. We just
Right.
don't know.
But you were thinking M.E. from over there.
Yeah, it's the only thing that goes together, so it has to be Maurice.
Yeah.
Assuming that this little piece of paper on a table has accounted for everybody in the place. Somebody likes to take notes. We're
Ogie
guessing that this is
isn't-
Willard Wright.
Well, over there you could put. Over there you could put Oscar, because it's the only O name.
Right, we
If
might as
we
well fill out the
wanna-
things we know, right?
Yeah.
That have to be.
This is like the thing. My family bought me this whole big book of, like, this is this. It's like this, but it's in book form. And I was having so much fun with it. And Fraser was like, it could be a game.
Willard Wright has presumably 22 on his person.
Right.
A lot. Do we know who has $22?
He's got lots of keys.
I hope that we don't need to know how much a shilling is worth. Like,
Yeah, right?
I don't know what the fuck a shilling is. I don't know what a pence is.
I think a pence is the smallest.
I guess I
Based
could
on
just
their
go.
color and size.
Yeah, like I can only guess the denomination is bigger, maybe. And if people were taking notes of people's amounts that they had, would they note it in pence as opposed to shillings? Because they're not. Well, we were guessing that indentation mattered or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the indentation.
£1 equals 20 shillings. I'm wondering
What's
about pence and pence and shillings though, not pounds.
We don't even know. A pound is a lot. So,
Ryan Hill's like, oh, a shilling's like a farthing or a furlong or something. This is really helping. I doubt the game would make you need to know that.
Carmine has played if we want some, like,
Give me a
nudges.
gentle nudge. Like, is there something obvious we're not missing in terms of how to piece this all together? There's 3 AGs. Really annoying.
Yeah.
One shilling equals 12 pence. Well, that's
Okay.
nice to know.
Thank you. That actually is helpful.
I would find that to be a bit annoying if that's required knowledge. To me, that only applies to like one country in the world.
Yeah. I didn't do anything mathy. Just matching names to initials.
That's all you
Okay.
did. All right,
Okay.
that's good to know.
So we got. So this John, I made you change it to green, but before it was a B.
No JG exists, so yeah, changing it to green doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So what was it before? Was it Brage or Blair?
I think I was
it
guessing that they
Brage.
were married.
Yeah.
We haven't used green up there, and the only G. Oh, there's 3 G's. A green goes with one of the A's.
There's no other G. So we can just fill all the G's in.
There has to be at least 3 people with G last name. 3 people are related. What the fuck? and they all have an A for a first name. And there's only one G last name. So there's 3 greens, and they all have an A first name. That's really crazy.
Yeah.
What?
So start by putting.
We're
just
not
the
even
Gs
close.
in.
2 or less slots are incorrect. How is that possible when, like,
I know.
we don't even have green up there once, and there's 3 greens at least?
Can you please put the G's in on that side?
Okay.
Thank you. And then ME, we know,
I didn't even think of starting to fill this out over
is
here.
Maurice Evans.
Yeah, I didn't even think about filling this over here. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Uh-oh.
So, there we go.
Phew.
Good job.
Evans in the middle here.
Oh, there it is.
You can also organize these in alphabetical order. Oh.
It's not that hard, Windows, to keep a connection with your own branded controller. You're. Oh.
Okay, JB.
Sometimes when I'm nudging a phrase as it is a question, like, can you
That's for
click
someone
that?
else.
Oh.
John is the only J, so we could put like JBs. We could put the J for John.
Is that the only J name?
It is.
So there's 2 Johns.
Or maybe they're written down twice. I don't know.
I'm gonna assume not because oh wait, there is more over here than there is over here. Why would somebody be written down twice? Why?
Because he played lots of games.
I don't even know what this is.
Me neither. I'm assuming it has to do with the bets for the games, though. AB.
Who else do we know for sure is somebody like
We know Andy's
WW's
her
not?
first
He is
name.
up there. Okay. And why haven't I filled in Oscar Baton?
We kind of think that this is WW's room, right?
We think.
We think. We aren't sure.
But it probably is.
Willard Wright's room.
Brute force.
Through the. We think maybe trapdoor.
We think maybe. It could. We don't know. It could have been the
To get
window.
through the window, though, that takes like.
Okay, maybe it was a
I
trap
think it's
door.
a trapdoor. Well, blank and blank and blank. We're playing cards with loud music. Like, these people, we can assume are the people, these people who are playing cards with loud music right now.
We can assume. We still don't know their names though,
Yeah.
so like it doesn't matter. Oh my god. Ooh,
And we think it's not.
I cannot solve the scenario.
What? We think it's not Robert Redruth because we think he's being framed.
Yeah, we think
So
that.
we can cross him out.
There is no R. He's not even tabulated over there. So this is. This must be the same person noted 3 times. Because if RR's not even in here, how do we account for this many names?
We do know that Ash Blair is someone's name because they have the room upstairs, the Forget-Me-Not room.
Who, Blair?
Ash Blair in the bottom right there.
Okay. And assuming that nobody's related and nobody shares the same name then. Who's Green? How was that related to anything again?
We don't know.
We don't know.
We just know AG and Green. Wait, we had to pick up the name Green from somewhere. So where did we pick up the name Green from?
Oh my god, I just brute forced it. Annie Green. Well, that's nice.
Okay, so
Annie Green
AG.
plays a lot.
pull it from the middle to
Oh.
the right.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how I got there.
Okay, so let's say,
Okay,
well, Annie Green and
Oh, like, yeah.
pull it from the middle, I think.
Oh.
Like these three middle people are playing cards with loud music, which means Maurice Evans was playing the music, so he wasn't involved in the murder. Oscar Baton, we don't know. Henry Parker, I guess Oscar Baton did it.
How do you know that?
Because Henry Parker is the guy outside who called.
Like, the murder didn't necessarily happen at this instant. People can stop playing cards and change out chairs. Like, and we know that Oscar Baton has played at this table. We also know that John Brage has played at this table.
You're right, okay.
Or,
so
I mean,
John's playing. Oscar Baton is playing. Ash Blair is playing. Maurice Evans is playing music.
Ash Blair's the one with a note that says by any means necessary.
Right.
Like,
So maybe these ones are switched. Yeah, like Ash Blair and Oscar Baton.
or is it Boyton?
Boyton.
I don't know.
The
Can't
O's
really-
and A's look very. Oh, the A's. It is.
Two or less slots are. So, what does he have available? I just put in Spear randomly earlier.
Yes.
So, what does he have on this
Oscar
person?
has.
A butcher's knife. A large kitchen knife. With a knife. Through the window?
Okay, what do we got here? Ash Blair. Willard Wright's room. Through something. Annie and John, we think were playing. They don't have any notes on them or anything that would.
What?
Annie and John don't have any like notes on them that would are like nefarious. What does Annie's note say?
It's like a love letter from somebody.
Right.
And he doesn't have a note, and he has the note that says, like, by any means necessary. Don't take no for an answer. Upstairs, the thing said.
And there's a jacket in this room.
Yeah. But it's not a piece of evidence. I don't know what that has to do with anything. There's a
The
pocket watch
ring.
to somebody named Maurice.
They took the ring out of that.
How do you know that?
I'm assuming the ring would be held in the jewelry box. Where's the ring now? It's on his person, I think.
Like, why do we care about the Ruby ring? This is inconsequential right now. It's like, why wouldn't you care about the walking cane? Because it has nothing to do with anything right now. Oh, I just want the answer at this point.
Other persons who was staying in this room? In the Forget-Me-Not room?
I can go downstairs and find out.
Ash Blair. Okay, that makes sense.
Like, I think it came in through the trapdoor. Tried to make it look like a break-in though, by breaking the window.
Two or less thoughts are incorrect. So it is Willard Wright's room.
Who else plays cards? Will be,
Willard Wright did.
well, that's weird because Willard Wright just got killed, so he wouldn't have been playing cards.
Or he played earlier.
While though. I'm just trying to determine if anybody else could be here.
Oh, gotcha.
I'll just take the answer, please. My neck can't take anymore.
Ash
My
does
back hurts.
have... Double check the murder weapon. Okay.
You think it could have been a different weapon?
Navajo.
Oh yeah, why did we leave it as knife when we decided
Yeah,
that
when
it
we
was Ash
switched
Blair?
them. Yeah.
That's all it was. We just forgot to change it to a dagger.
Oh, it's a dagger. Yeah, the dagger.
That's all it was.
Okay.
It was something. A man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important. But when he opened the music box, it woke Willard up, and a fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict.
And maybe when they were fighting, his staff hit the window and glass
Oh.
shards went out.
Well, it confused the hell out of me.
I love it.
I think it's really interesting. I feel like a lot of it is. Maybe I'm just stupid. Like, I just feel like
A lot of it was jumping, making leaps. It was difficult for me to follow. Mostly because I guess what I would have liked is that in the case of this thing, just to be a little less, like, ambiguous about what we're looking at.
Yeah. I mean, whenever you play cards, a lot of times you have a piece of paper on the table and you're taking notes.
Right.
Fraser never plays cards.
Obviously, built into the mechanics of the game are red herrings.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. That's how great mystery novels are written. You have to have red herrings, things that are inconsequential, such as the hand of cards, the money, making you wonder what angle you're supposed to be taking the whole time.
I guess that's the other thing is like we're assuming looking at this thing on the table that it's like like a timeline. So Carmine says Ash Blair being listed once at the end of the initials could be a clue that he joined the party after everyone else.
You think that they've been keeping it in the right order?
Yeah, which does make sense if you've been. But at the same
Like that these would
time-
be 3 opponents, these would be 3 opponents, and these would be 3 opponents?
Yeah. Yeah.
There is one last scenario. Maybe we'll preview it.
Okay.
I don't know how anybody can, like, I saw that, well, the only reason I think that it's a short game is because there was a YouTube playthrough that came up when I was Googling that said full game, and it was like 2 hours and 10 minutes, but I guess, like, that is without any kind of, the person who recorded it knew all the answers and recorded it, so yeah, it's obviously not a 2-hour game if you're actually puzzle solving as you go.
Right.
It's a very intriguing mystery. The dramatic departure of an outsider. 26 clues. Well, this seems like spontaneous combustion.
My God. That is creepy.
A scorched horse brush. A scorched knife. Spare me, devil. I was simply following orders. Astonishing Monkey Man. Property of the Pear Brothers.
Hair. I guess we're previewing.
A knife.
With an A on it.
Hey, this guy was involved in the second mystery. He was at the grave and was happy kind of about it, or he just had the same expression he always does. An unexpected turn of events. An embroidered handkerchief.
With an EC.
Dear Edmund, it has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I have just the man for you. David Gorin is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents, and I'm sure you will find it very useful. If you're displeased with his services, do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. What's a coachman? I do not know old-timey words.
Drives a coach?
Oh, what's a
I'm
coach?
guessing. Like a horse and
stiletto.
buggy.
Oh, okay. A stiletto blade, 3 pounds and 3 shillings. London Gazetteer, Monday, September 7th, 1786. Lord Edmund Cloudsley's speech stirs Parliament. Cloudsley died in the two things ago. Did we jump back in time?
Yes, we did.
We don't know what date it is. This guy could be carrying around a paper from
That's
previous
true.
date.
That's true.
He looks like he's a rich man, assuming that pounds were worth more than shillings. Gold is worth more than silver. I guess that can be inferred based on worldly knowledge.
Oh, look at that little guy.
That's a
It's-
funny little guy.
Is it kind of the insignia from...
No, it's different. This man. Interesting. Ash Blair, this guy again. Finest tobacco. Oh. Ash is
Ash Blair, who is playing...
so he put his name on there and then he put finest tobacco underneath. But I mean that makes it look like Ash Blair is the brand name.
Oh.
Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew, E.C.
And he has a handkerchief that has EC, I think. Or maybe he does.
There's a saddlebag, but you can't open it. A dagger. 2 shillings and a penny. Is a penny the same as pence? Because they've switched from pence to pennies now. Now, if it's all the same to you, I will take my leave. 1 pound, 2 shillings, 2 pence. The ring again. A ring with a ruby. Spontaneous combustion. To perform the combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. The sacred glyphs for the combustion are on the idol. Well, this just got a lot deeper. There's spells in it and magic. Here's the idol. Our first time we've gotten a close-up of the idol.
A pence is more than a penny?
Oh my god, are you kidding me? There's denominations of... Oh my god. Anyways, what the blazes? August... creepy looking icon.
Oh my god.
August Jockey Club Derby, Race 3, Raging Sultan was the winner. Place, show, and wager, £35. That's a lot of money, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of money. No, like 1 penny, 2 pence, 3 pence. Oh! If it's only 1, you say 1 penny.
Oh,
But if you have
it's
2 of them,
plural
it becomes
versus...
a pence.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Also,
I know very
Yeah.
little about the world, I guess.
I did not know that either.
Batley, Cloudsley, these are the family crests. So Cloudsley, that was it from earlier. Family crest. Coober. Fat Lord. AJ. Pear twins. The Pear twins. That's weird. Can't get at it.
Huh.
Dear Peter Batley, we have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt to date, and the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we will be forced to take the matter into our own hands. The debt currently stands at £255. Blackguard and Buck loans. Spinning Jenny, £50.
Race.
On the ground. I, Sebastian Cloudsley of Blackfield County, being of bodily health and sound disposing mind and memory, nominate and appoint Nicholas Maker as executor of my will and testament. Dear brother Edmund. And then it's...
You could have grabbed those names, but I know this is just a preview. And there were some things outside we missed. But it's just a preview, so it doesn't matter.
We met rarely after the colonies and saving the manor house, the museum life. This clue's been added to the thinking panel. bequeath you my Blackfield home and established it. Is this all the same
It's,
paper?
yeah, I guess it's all just ripped up. Oh my god.
Dear Willard Wright and Rose
Edgar
Colbert.
Rose, I guess.
My dear sister, your financial troubles I resolved and bequeath ye.
And once we've looked at it, it turns red, it seems.
I guess?
Yeah, go to that yellow one in the middle.
Oh.
Yes.
I bequeath you to the Xenopolis. When was we saw Xenopolis?
In the first one, I think.
I think in the first, yeah. But all these people, 2 shillings. So anybody with a ring seems to be a part of the secret society. What?
Oh man.
Reading the last will and testament of Sebastian Cloudsley, September 7th. So I guess it could be inferred that it currently is September 7th, I guess. Edmund Cloudsley, oldest. Rose Kubert married to Sebastian Cloudsley. Wow. All present. They were all present here. Willard Wright, he's dead.
In the future.
In the future,
Yeah.
did it? Is jumping in time?
So this is weird because they had to play level 4 before level 3, which is this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
my apologies. He can be such a bad ear sometimes.
I don't know if that works.
6 rings with various stones. None of them the Secret Society stone. Shamal Bat Shimhansen Batasti. Oh, she's got 4 pounds.
Just in her pocket?
A fan. Maybe in her bosom. An ornamented guitar blade. I can't go in further on that, whatever that is.
Someone
Nicholas
stole
Maker.
a painting off the wall.
How do you know?
And maybe over
Oh.
there too.
Right.
Did you check the fireplace?
This is still going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Oh my god.
I like that they put them together.
Uh-huh.
That is very nice.
Blank blank was
Blank to receive blank and blank blank's will, and ordered blank blank and blank blank to take the blank from blank blank. Suddenly, blank blank died from spontaneous combustion, I'm assuming, but
well,
no, he's not dead. From blank blank.
this is weird that this first yellow thing, all the other things seem to be nouns. How can somebody be noun to receive? You would be adverb to receive.
Yeah.
Or you would be, oh my god. What does A to Z do?
Organizes.
Oh. Was party. I guess that could be a noun. I didn't click this yet. Oh my god. Stable rota for Adam and James. Horse grooming. Stable cleaning. So this is like, and do it properly, you lazy oaf. So it's their like schedule
This
for
guy-
duties.
Nice. I think he's the one we didn't grab some things from.
Spontaneous combustion. It's helpful that, yeah,
Idle,
the things
idle.
turn yellow and red.
Yeah.
There's still something in here?
Yeah.
Oh, the idol. Okay. Was
So we have
idle to receive?
4 more things. And I think we didn't check the fireplace inside, so it might be there. Oh, we did?
This
Ah, and the man.
collection of aphorisms. Upset. How to be happy. Eat hearty meal every day. Don't waste your time on trivialities. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shrink from responsibility. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe in the fresh air. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead.
Click the man, he's got the last bit.
That's funny. Isn't that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this one I was like, okay, this is a lot of.
We have all the
Thanks.
clues, but you can just click these
Okay.
because like they could have been collected here before. Things get dotted underneath once they've been collected properly.
Right, okay.
It's a very intriguing game. I think the scenarios are fun, interesting. I mean, this is certainly interesting.
Yeah.
I love the ones, particularly this one and the first one, where you're witnessing it in the act as
Yeah.
it's happening. I really like that.
Yeah.
Does this thing look like? No, maybe not. Yeah. So
With things like this, you do have to like make a certain number of assumptions.
yeah, I don't think I'm good at that. I don't know. I like thinking on my feet and making assumptions. I like going with my gut.
Uh-huh.
But I also am hard to convince once I see like a potential circumstantial evidence or flaw in logic,
Yeah.
as I feel like I saw in here. But I'm sure that the developer thought it all through, and I'm just not.
You like to break things.
I
So
do
it's hard
do that.
I feel like it's hard to do something like this whenever you're trying to come up with the solution, but also kind of coming up with.
I just didn't like the part where they said that a bellboy would never leave the room empty-handed.
Yeah, that was.
I got
upsetting.
that kind of like bristled me a bit.
Yep. Yep. If you're done playing, do you want the final solution for fun?
Yeah. Well, no. I don't know how many mysteries are in here, but because it's an indie, I'm gonna leave this scenario for you guys to solve if you want to pick
Okay.
up the game.
That's a good idea.
Go check it out on Steam.
Find out what's going on with this guy.
Wishlist it at the very least. Spare me, devil. I was following orders. He thinks he killed him, but he didn't. I don't think. I think the perpetrator, is probably the guy with the spell. He's too calm about it.
It's so cool
He
that
did it on
like
purpose.
it's like similar, like the same characters
Mm-hmm.
throughout.
Yeah, it's
They
very
live such
intriguing.
exciting lives. Like I just like kind of made pizza yesterday.
Anyways, guys, yeah, check it out. Thanks for watching. And for, yeah, we have Turbos in there who,
Yeah, thanks.
KR Mine, this is their game of the year.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time on Video Games Awesome Live. This was the case of the Golden Idol. Bye-bye.
Bye.